Hello, my name is Mike Bath, and this is my YouTube channel, Living in the Illusion. Now, as usual, I have on my board what we talked about last week, the last video. It'll change in a moment, but I wanted to go through just a couple of the highlights. And you can review the whole video, and I'll reference it up here. Now, in our little diagram here of the last video, here's what we talked about. Everything is energy and entangled. Now, we went through starting with two particles, and how those particles, if they are in each other's energy system, become entangled and create one system. Create one system in such a way that if you change one of the particles, the other particle changes to maintain the stability of the system. And that it doesn't matter where those particles are, any place within the universe or the cosmos. Doesn't matter if they're light years away or a couple inches away. If one changes, the other one is affected. So that was quite interesting. And then we expanded that concept into recognizing that if many particles were entangled, that they create one system. And this is the one system. You can see the one because it's chaotic. It's all interrelated. It's all interconnected. Because within the one system, if one of the particles is entangled in another system, one particle, then the two systems are entangled. And while they operate separately, what one happens in one system affects the second system. So we have system 1 and system 2, and the biggest thing that came out of this is relating it to the agoric world, to the gross world that we live in. Because the information between the two systems are so subtle at the particle level that you don't recognize that systems within the gross energy system or our everyday life are also entangled. Everything operates and dances together, starting with the infinite energy system of everything, which I call consciousness, and it is fundamental. So that's what we talked about last time. Oh, how interesting. And now we're going to talk about the subject for today. And this is our subject for today. And I'll read it off my paper because I only put part of it up here. Amazing. In my whole life, I've never seen tomorrow. In my whole life, I've never seen tomorrow. Well, we have started a little diagram, and in this diagram, we start off with tomorrow, or the future. The future. There's a song like that. uh, uh, Little Orphan Annie in the musical sang it. Tomorrow. I would sing it, but I don't remember all the words. And my voice isn't that good. So here is the future. And we put the future here. And just for convenience, I let the future move into the past. And the past, only memories. Now that's a hard concept. So we're going to talk more about memories in the past in this video. Now, as the future is flowing towards us and into the past, we have a horizontal line, very thin. And so you got to kind of picture. Here comes the future, striding along, goes across that little thin line. Whoop! It's the past. And the past goes forever. Well, maybe not forever, but all you have is from the future to the past, and in the past are memories. Now we have to talk about what memories are a little bit later. So as soon as we cross this line, we're in the past. As soon as we're on the other side of the line, we're in the future. So we step over that line, whoop, we're in the past. Now, let's look at this, because we got a name for this line. And this name is very simple. Now, so here's the future. The future's coming. The future's coming. It's coming. Whoop, it's in the past. It's just a thin process of stepping over this line. Whoop, just like that. And then you're in the past. This is the model we use most of the time. And in the past is where we spend most of our time. Thinking about memories, thinking about what happened, thinking about how the past is affecting the future. And there's some mathematics that tell how the future affects the past. Mathematics are contrived to meet our expectations. So if you're a good mathematician, you can make mathematics do almost anything to prove what you believe. So we have this little thin line of now. That's not how the model really works. It's how it works in the illusion, because we believe the egoic world. We believe the egoic belief system. That's not how it works. How does it work? Let us change our model a little bit. So I'm going to spend some time in meditation, and I'll be right back. And now my meditation is over. And during that time, our model changed. So let's us look at the model again. Oh my goodness! That one thin line has expanded to take up everything. And it is now. It is now. So we have The future, tomorrow, it's coming. It's only possibilities. It's only possibilities. Or what they call the wave function of what might be. But why it is there, it's nothing. There's nothing physical in the future. There's nothing physical in the future. That's why you can't see it. It's the realm of make-believe. Now, over here on the other side of now is the past, which is memories, which is make-believe. All your memories are your construction. Oh, isn't that interesting? And we've had several videos on that, and I think it's a playlist now, but I'll try to reference something up here. So what we have is now. And now is all we have. There is no future, except in make-believe and possibilities of what might happen. Nothing physical. There's nothing there. It's just, I drew this little sticker around it to make it look like a cloud, a mystic cloud of what might be, but is not, until the wave function collapses at now. Now, over on the other end, we have the past, which are memories of the now. And here is a strange point. The now is eternal and is always changing. It's eternal and always changing. So the past is memories which are not real. They are constructions that you make inside of you. Now is the only place you can be. Now is the only place anything can be. Oh, that is certainly different. But we can test it. We can test this right now, in the now. Now, wherever you're at, pick up an object. It don't matter. Here's my big pen. I got a small pen. These are smaller. See, this is my big pen. How can I put it in the future? How can I put it in the past? How can you move from the present moment into the future or into the past? Perhaps you can jump. Perhaps being off the ground, you can float into the past or move into the future. You might try that. Just get together and jump. I'm still here. My pen is still here. No matter where I put it, it's still here. Now, a lot of people think, oh, there's things in the past. There's nothing in the past. There's nothing physical in the past. Well, certainly there is. Things happen, and they're in the past. No, they're not in the past. Well, you might say, a short time ago, somebody was digging on a beach somewhere in a strange place. I think it was New Jersey. And they found a sword, a Viking sword. And they said, oh, it was in the past. No, it wasn't in the past. It was always there. Just because it was hidden, doesn't mean it was gone from the present moment. It means consciously you couldn't see it. But now I have the sword. I wish I had a sword here. I would hold it up. And I don't have anything to use as a sword. So, I wish I did. That would be fun. I would hold it up, and what I would say, I'll use this. Where is this sword? Well, it's right here. Where is here? In the present moment. Where was the sword? It was always here. Because even though you consciously didn't know where it was, I never imagined it. It's always here. Nothing can be in the past. Nothing physical. Everything must be here in the present moment. And so must you. And so you live your life in the present moment. Now this is part of an old saying. You know, the future never comes. You never see tomorrow. And the past is a dream of what you think happened, your construction of what you think happened in the now. Here's the thing. You can only think these memories that you create in the present moment of now. You can only imagine the possibilities of the future in the present moment of now. There is nothing outside of the now. Oh, our egoic belief system is going to jump right up in your face and say, that guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Of course there are things in the past. Prove it. Well, there are things in the future. Prove it. Move 1 second. Move 1 second into the future in any physical way. You can. Well, what about the past? Let's move a second into the past. Put my pen in the past. You can't do it. Everything is here now. How strange is that for the mind to comprehend? Everything is now. You are now. I am now. Even if you see this video at a different time. See, time is also an illusion. It makes it convenient in the now to say, oh, this happened then, this happened then, to hold things together. It is the future and the past that hold things together. In the illusion. Now listen to what I'm saying, and I'll say it again. There's nothing in the future except possibilities. There's nothing in the past but memories. What are you learning in history. You learn somebody's creative memories. Well, does it affect the future? No. This is a dream, and this is a potential. There's nothing in either one. It's all smoke and mirrors. All you have is now in the present moment. Unfortunately, in the egoic world, it's all ego-driven. Oh, such a hard concept that everything is here now and there's nothing missing. This also has to do with manifesting. You think you're manifesting from outside of you, in the future or the past. No, everything is here, and you are entitled to it. Why? This is all consciousness. This is fundamental. Everything is there. When you change your belief system, your filter system, your vision, you'll have a different life. You'll be able to recognize you're in an illusion and you can't get out of now. Be good to yourself. And we'll see you again here. The only place you can be in the here and now, in the illusion. A little add-on of the Course in Miracles, which I forgot. So I'm going to add it now, and I'll patch it in at the end of the video. Just to let you know, here's what the Course says. The past is made to hide. The past is made to hide. For this, the world that can be looked on only now. The world that can be looked on now. Oh, I read that wrong. I'll have to edit it out. Ha! The world that can be looked on only now. There is no past. There is no past. And there is no future. So there's a reference to that in the description. And see if you have any questions about that. And if you have any comments or any questions, do please put them down below. It helps me kind of organize my thoughts also. And maybe it helps you too. Be good to yourself. And we'll see you here in the illusion next time. Bye for now.
Mai tu la lai kai ke